All right, here we go. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the Thinking Game. We live. Got another guest in the house. Grew up with this guy. Know this guy since 8th grade?
Eighth grade. Eighth grade.
8th grade. Dunbar. Banging a little rock.
Yeah.
He didn't stay off Sesame Street. They lived on 65th Street. Him and Jay, you know what I'm saying? They lived on
Yeah.
65th Street.
Yeah, I
One
think
of the real
me and
big
Terrence go
birds.
back further than that, though.
Yeah, we go back
Yeah.
babies because our parents knew each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, man, shout out to Terrence, man. Coming on. Appreciate you for coming on, brother. Other whole JP. What you want, JP? What you want to call it? John? Honest John?
It don't matter, John. It's
And Mike. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I think we on live on Facebook and YouTube. But Thinking Game is where we talking about self-improvement and life topics. We talk from a perspective of growing up and overcoming living in the inner city, which we all did. In today's episode, we'll be talking about some of the elements that's starting to change in the inner city. So before we get into that, the warm-up, the question is, as a culture, are we losing the jobs or are we not taking the jobs?
well, I think it's go ahead, man.
So before
you
we
got
start, let me bless the podcast. All right, what y'all think? Are we losing the jobs or are we not taking the jobs?
I think it's a little bit of both. The pandemic got a lot of people trying to be entrepreneurs. They don't really want to go back into the workforce. That's one part of it. And having the skill sets to really work a high skill job. People aren't getting the training and the education that they would have been. So I think it's a little mixture of kind of both of those things.
What you think? The ghost. What you think, baby?
That's, you know what I'm saying, just off the top of my head, I think losing in a sense because we got like a lot of lazy people. And you're right, when it came to the pandemic, you know what I'm saying, I worked at the hospital. So a lot of people end up staying home because they made more money from staying at home than they did. Once they came back, they was like, I don't want to come back because I got about 5-6 more months of this check. So I don't need to. Like JP said, you know what I'm saying, they are trying to get to this point where, you know, well, I can start my own whatever. I can do this and do that with the little money that I end up getting, but don't have the experience or anything like that. So a lot of it is like if you even think about like going to restaurants, like have y'all seen that new Betty robot? That little robot that like because they can't keep a server, so they got this robot that come out with your food and stuff. Because
where's this at?
It's at the Mexican restaurant.
Yep, it's one
here in Little Rock.
Yep. There's one in North Little Rock, one in West Little
Rock. Sin Tequila and what's my favorite spot?
Because I don't eat a lot of Mexican food. I forgot. Yeah.
Right there off of Highway 10.
I know. It's in the same shopping center with Bonefish and Barbary and stuff like that. I can't think of it.
Yeah. Santo Coyote.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what they get in the hood? They got a Malachi robot in the hood, man.
No, the Jetsons. Yeah, like you can look at.
I don't see it. I don't see them in the hood. That's what I'm saying. Like I can see Highway 10. That's a nice little area over there. But you know.
Yeah.
It's right off here, in North Little Rock is right off McCain, like right in the same shopping center.
McCain is a good area. That ain't the hood. McCain a good area, man.
You know,
that's a good area, man. Now if it's over there on Pike, now you go over there to Pike. Now they got a robot over there on Pike in Mexico. You know, that may be something. You ain't gonna see one over there though.
I don't know about that.
And then too, man, I think a lot of jobs. You think we was talking about the handyman on one podcast. You don't even see too many black handymen no more. Like they here and there, and now it's starting to, you know, go to a lot of Latin communities go to Home Depot and stuff. You starting to see, more of them taking over those jobs.
But I see
Even-
people trying to come up with those, with the own business. And like Terrence said, they don't have the experience to do that. So, now I'm a handyman. You just want to be a handyman. You ain't got no certifications or nothing. You're a Facebook handyman, or you start cutting grass.
What certification is it for a handyman? I've never seen a handyman. Most handymen have a certification.
Well, you got.
You ask them, can they do the job? They ask them, can they do the job? Yeah, I can do that. Then most of the time you pay them, and you kind of look at their work. You just know them, word of mouth.
Rewire your house, and you catch a house fire.
Now, if you get a handyman to rewire your house, and if you don't know that dude, I mean, you on your own. You gotta take the, the hit to come with that. I'm talking about simple
he
stuff.
He said he could do the job. He said he could do the job.
Man, people say a lot of things. It's like on social media, people think they can start their own business. Like we was talking about, they don't know about insurance, they don't know about state regulation, they don't know about nothing. All they know is they can start their own business. They don't know nothing other stuff.
You'll be in the court. He said, but he told me he gonna send me his certification.
Well, see, it all goes back to the reality of being free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been free when the pandemic hit. So now when I go back, I don't want to be on the schedule no more. I want to work when I want to work. That's pretty much
the most.
Yep.
And a lot of things, the pandemic made people realize that I can do a lot more than I thought I could with less. You know what I mean? When you get to make $200 last 2 weeks, and you realize you can do it. Some people, or you can bum, like you can really, really beg people or stay over people's houses. Like, well, I can do that. I think this is me now. You know what I mean? All I need is a PlayStation 5 and a TV and some internet, and I can live. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, all she needs TikTok. You know what I mean? I can do makeup tutorials, and I can do this and that. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that's doing makeup. Do your thing. You create your content. Do what you need to do. But a lot of people don't want to work now. They, you're a nurse. Well, I saw a lot of people get burnt out in healthcare. So I worked in the hospital as well during the pandemic. You know what I mean? And I got burnt out over it too. I had to get away from direct patient care myself.
The untold stuff they don't show you on those hospital commercials. Come work for us. It's just an awesome environment. Like I say, they don't tell you about the smells. They don't tell you about the sights you see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Walk by somebody's room, see gangrene on their feet in real life. You're like, you ever seen gangrene in real life?
That smell hit your soul. You know what I mean? But another thing too, they always preach job security in healthcare. But the job security, but the pay, they'll lowball you on the pay. You know what I mean? You can go up there with experience, education, and they still will try to offer you the least amount they can. And they'll still pay an agency person over you in your hospital stay.
Yep.
They'll do right about you getting your education. You don't need a degree. You don't need your education. Don't get a degree.
They will talk to you. But just get this certification. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I know you can do the job. I'll hire you, and they paying you $5 less than the person with the actual certification. So you're doing the same job. It's on the job training.
Yep. You're right about that.
Moving into our next topic. The question of the day, we was talking about, I guess it's still trending or I get whatever, but the whole interview, I couldn't watch 3 hours. His voice is just too much, man. You got to watch that in bits and pieces, man. Cat Williams.
Yeah.
So, but the question is, what kind of personality do you think Cat Williams is? Like if you used to hang out with dude, what kind of person do we remind you of? Because he remind me of Riggs off Lethal Weapon. I don't know why. He just fly off the rip at any time, man.
Hold on, Riggs?
Like Mel Gibson's character.
Yeah, Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
Danny Glover.
I'm thinking you're talking about the little guy.
No. Mel Gibson. The one,
okay.
The one that
he'll make his arm go out of place. Leo Getz.
Yeah. That's.
No, but I see, I see Cat Williams completely different. People get emotional and things like that.
That's true.
But other than that, I think he's a very observant person. You know what I mean? Kind of laid back. But he will speak his mind, and he ain't gonna let stuff go over unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think he was capping? Do you think he was telling the truth and capping at the same time?
Yeah, I
The
do.
best
know he
lies
was.
are
I
partial
know he
truth.
was.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
do.
not the truth then. If it's partial truth, it's not the truth.
Now I believe like the people that he was like, getting
Yeah,
on
I
it.
can understand that.
I believe all that was true,
I'm
but
talking
I
about
don't
when he said he read 3,000 books.
Yeah,
When he read
believe it.
3,000.
Not at 3 years old. I don't believe it. No.
Yeah, some
No.
like some stuff like this real life. You gotta be able to separate this stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to do that. That shows to me what level you on.
Sound
If
good.
you
It
can
sound
only do
good.
two things.
Yeah.
I can believe everything he says or nothing he says. Life
Yeah.
don't work like that. Some stuff was true and some stuff was really false.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had
Yeah.
receipts on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So you got to take that interview on a case by case thing. Well, that makes sense. That don't make sense. He got proof of that.
So
you
you
take it
telling me
like
you
that.
think he read that many books? You telling me you think he read that many books?
Of course not.
Oh, okay. I thought you was making a case like he read that many books.
No, I mean I'm making the case is you can just because he said this and this was true, don't mean he read 3,000 books.
Yeah.
Simply
You're not even
that joke. True.
You're not an individual not even gonna read 10 Dr. Seuss books in one day, let alone an actual regular book. I mean,
yeah, but I'm not
8
going
books
to
a day or
discredit
something like that.
everything the man said because
I'm not gonna discredit everything he said, but he wrapped a whole bunch of bull crap with truth, though. That's what I'm saying. You just have to, you got to have some sense, though, to know. Like, some people crazy. Some people love do so much. He did read 3,000 books. Man, get out of here.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the cost? What do you think the cost for publicly dropping people's names, actually saying the people's names? What do you think that cost them?
Nothing.
I think young people need to know this. I'm talking about for a regular person, though. If you do that, you got to deal with the consequences. Cat Williams insulated. He insulated though.
No, the thing is, he dealt with the consequences of that 1st. Nobody really messes with him like that. He in real life, you lose your networking skills. People don't want to deal with you and stuff like that. But he's already been going through that.
Yeah,
he's already been living that. He hosts and he makes his own tours. He invites comedians to work with him on a personal level. Now, like Steve Harvey, don't mess with him. Kevin Hart, don't associate with him. He's not in their network. So he didn't have nothing to lose with outing them.
Yeah.
Because he's already on the outside. Now, we got to stay on
Corey Holcomb,
you know what I mean?
Go ahead. Yeah, Corey Holcomb said he reminded him of he act like the Joker off Batman. He's Legend Joker. That's who Cat Williams remind him of, man. Because he said he used to hang around, dude. He said 1 minute he could be generous and giving. The next minute he could be standing on top of the car holding 245. That's how up and down dude is. I can see that, though. He seems like a hot wire kind of dude. The dude that ride in the car with you, you pulled over by the police. He the one to pull a gun on the police. What was that? What was that?
Yeah. He I think he's setting himself up for his next tour. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
You know, and now more people, because with Shannon Sharp with that show, they didn't put him on a different stratosphere with that one. That one interview. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like the situation with Chris Rock and Will Smith slap.
Yeah.
The anticipation of Chris Rock coming out with his next special, I was ready to watch it to see what he was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I think 90% is he's sane, and then that 10%, something he got like a tad bit screwed loose, just a little bit. He might say that he only smoked cigarettes and weed, but I think you might have took something. I don't know what it was.
Boy, ain't no telling what dude, man. Ain't no telling, man.
Yeah.
You're right. You know what I mean? And I think we can learn from this. The Chris Rock situation, like he said, Terrence said, and the Cat Williams situation. Cat Williams didn't cause this. No. He didn't say his own name. Those men came on Shannon Sharp's show and said his name and said that what they could have done, what they would have. So they took the first blow, and then he reacted responsibly and he took advantage of that opportunity, just like Chris Rock took advantage of that bad opportunity. Chris Rock didn't want to get slapped, but he made the best of it. He maximized it. And I think we can all learn a lesson from that and try to apply that to our lives.
So looking at it from those people he was talking about, how do you deal with rumors when they're said about you? Like, do you not respond or do you respond? Or it just depends?
Like in everyday life?
Like when Ricky Smiley responded, they was like, man, what? Maybe he is guilty because he responded when he had brought his manager and stuff for proof and all that.
I think to me, it just depends, on the situation and who it is. You know what I'm saying? Because with some people, you know what I'm saying, that's way past Cat's level, they wouldn't respond because it ain't no purpose. You know what I'm saying? If I respond then I'm giving him shine. I'm letting him shine. In everyday life, the older we get, it's just like we don't care. You can say whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't putting a roof over my head. You ain't paying my bills. You ain't doing nothing, but don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get to me. Don't touch me, because if you touch me, we'll have a problem. But you can say whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? But with the kids, I think it's different because with the social media and things like that, see, we didn't have all that. You might have had the little bullying, but we'll fight today. We might fight tomorrow, but eventually it's gonna die off, and people will forget. Yeah. But with social media, this stuff lasts forever. So folks committed suicide.
Some dudes back then, you fight the wrong dude back then, it could last forever. It's crazy.
That's true. That's
be beef forever. Like, dang, man, we ain't been beefing since junior high school. Still,
and you gotta fight the whole family sometimes. Like, brothers, like, jeez.
Yeah. Then sometimes if you got a strong enough mind, sometimes you hear the rumors, you can see how true they are. You're like, man, they're not even 30% close to what's really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that's the thing. We gotta when you speak about having a strong mind to rumors and things like that, it's not what you believe or how you perceive the rumors, or even the smart people, because the smart people are in the minority. All the weak-minded people gang up together, and that's society. That's the noise. That's the people who won't let it go. You know what I mean? And that's what you got to deal with every day. Somebody's leaving a comment, making a thing, keep bringing it up. You know what I mean? And even that's high school, elementary, and everything else. Like, you know what I mean? So, his parents got divorced. Like, how do you know? His daddy and his mama still bringing him to school, but somebody thought it was funny, and they keep bringing it up. And even though it's been disproved, everybody with common sense see the truth, but those people keep bothering you, trying to bully you. But I think it's different with them, their profession. You're a comedian. You wrote all of them, then roasted people before. Yeah. And then it's like you're a battle rapper, and somebody called you out and they kind of backing down. Well, I don't want to address this. I understand if y'all, like CEOs, but y'all entertainers, and y'all is coming.
You gotta be careful though.
Back at those people for the reputation.
You gotta be careful, because Jay-Z, when he did that with Nas, he thought he was on top, but boy, when he dropped Ether though, man.
But you
imagine Jay-Z? Go ahead.
It's a fight. You gotta Floyd Mayweather didn't get, well, I'm the champion, I'm gonna stop fighting now. He had to fight because that's his.
He kind of did. He kind of did stop fighting. He didn't get in brawls or nothing, but he kind of won like Thomas Hitman Hearns and like Sugar Ray Leonard. They went in the middle of the ring. He wasn't slugging it out. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh no,
he wasn't doing that.
He was smart, but he fought big money fights. So if he
was, for sure.
He took a chance in fighting Pacquiao. Pacquiao was a really good fighter.
Man, come on, man. You really think, what chance did he take fighting Pacquiao, bro?
He could have lost. You can lose any fight. Now we're saying
Pacquiao didn't have no footwork. Pacquiao didn't have.
Blake.
We're saying that
Ready to die.
on the outside of the ring. The minute you get hit in the face by anybody, it changed the game. He had to train for that fight. That dude is a professional champion.
No, he didn't.
There's no way dude's gonna be Floyd Mayweather. He don't even have the footwork to get close to him.
But
he don't have the footwork.
But when you're a professional,
he had a shoulder injury, That's why he couldn't get Floyd, because he had a shoulder injury.
Pacquiao.
Yeah.
I had that shoulder injury. He was just too fast. Floyd is really too fast.
He really is too fast. But you can't just rest on your, well, I'm a fighter, and I'm not gonna fight him, and I'm not gonna fight him. You're a comedian. That man called you out, said everything, disrespected you in every way. Your craft, and like especially Steve Harvey talking about the craft of being a writer and being a movie star. Ricky Smiley too. How serious they take comedy, and he just basically slapped everything y'all do, the art that y'all, and then y'all didn't really say that. Well, I'm gonna be a bigger person.
What make Cap dangerous though is he not only will he talk about you, but he'll talk about himself too. So you really can't embarrass the dude. You know what I'm saying? He'll talk about himself.
Now I understand. Like me, Cap probably would. I think I can hold my own, but I think Cap would annihilate me, right? But I'm not a professional.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, they are professionals. I've seen them talk about people. You know what I mean? And then now I want to take a high road. Now, I mean, I understand, you know what I mean? And they're not shooting. Like, they're not rappers. They don't good. Nobody's going to die for comedians, you know, telling jokes on each other. That's what they do. But then everybody, like, taking a high road, why? It's coming. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. Now, us, we can get fired. Our organizations here, we say the wrong thing. We can lose our jobs. If different people in the company stop fooling with us, that's messing up everything. You know what I mean? They give you this fellowship from church. So it's different on their level.
You got anything else before I say this other topic, Terrence?
No, I was just saying, like, I looked at a podcast, what was it called? Gil's Arena. And
I watched that.
And Gil was saying that, you know, the reason why Kevin Hart didn't really say what he wanted to say is because the stuff that he wanted to say, he can't say because it'll mess up all the business that he got. Because Cat Williams is free. He can say whatever like Corey Holcomb. So, you know what I'm saying? In that situation, if I was Kevin Hart, but I don't know how big of the corporation that it is, you have to still remember I start off as a comedian. I'm a comedian first. So we can still go ahead and go at it because at the end of the day, you still say whatever you want. You still raw and uncut on your specials. And ain't nothing happen. You know what I'm saying?
I can see Kevin loading up and getting them like on a special or some kind of comedy tour he go on or something. Or like he got a production team. He can make a man. He can make I'm crazy. If I was him, I'd do like a parody of Eddie Murphy Raw. Come out with the leather on and stuff, man. I would roast Cat Williams like some Planters peanuts if I was dude. That's me. Come out with some purple leather on.
And that's what Jonathan was talking about. Like he should be able to say something back. Period.
He can say something back if he want to.
Yeah.
I think sometimes though, man, some dudes like he is kind of like the Joker. You just don't know what kind of weapons this dude got. Like like the Joker got a knife in his boot. A knife in his socks, a knife in his hair. You don't know, man. Cat Williams crazy. He just one of them kind of dudes. You just want to leave alone. Just like, man.
Yeah.
Leave that
it's kind of hard to fight somebody who don't care about themselves. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You can't strategize against them. And I understand. But I think it makes you look a certain type of way. When somebody comes at you like a freestyle rapper and they want to go bar for bar freestyle on battle rap and you say, well, let me come back tomorrow. Let me come back in 2 weeks when I write something down. I was like, I wanted to go off the dome. You know what I mean? Now you've got to go prepare, write a special with your writers and your production team, and it looks really rehearsed. And he just came, you know, the response needs to be timely. You know what I mean? It don't have to be equal. You can still get them on a special. I think you should respond. But I'm not going to risk money for respect.
I'm about to say, I mean, you say that like you gonna risk money? Who care about perception when you triple-digit millions
in my face?
But
I don't think Cat would even do that. Yeah.
If you disrespect me on the internet, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lose millions. I mean, he got corporate sponsorships and things of the image to uphold, and he really just now getting his image kind of back together. You know what I mean? Only he knows.
You see
how
that Tasha
hard
K
it is
interview
about-
though? Because she finna get sued again. You see that Tasha K interview?
I mean, hey, look,
Before I get into that, I want to talk about this topic: is how does a person manage their mindset in a competitive environment? Because I think that's what you deal with in any level of life. You got to deal with when you successful, people gonna come after you. When you up, everybody coming after you when you up. But when you down, ain't nobody worried about you. You know what I'm saying? You just, but when you up though, oh yeah, I knew dude, man. He used to go to Pick Pack Liquor Store and buy Lay's chips instead of going to Walmart when you come up. But when you broke though, they don't care. Like that's old Mike.
They
Nobody
remember
care about
everything.
dude. You know?
Oh,
exactly.
The thing about that, it's like a little stepping stone thing. Like, well, he's in my reach. I know something about him, and I can get up there. But when you're up there addressing things like that's even a normal person when they're in management. People, I remember when he used to steal time. He used to steal blankets and stocks and stuff like that. I seen him with the disinfectant wipes. You know what I mean? Whatever that is, people gonna remember that stuff. But you gotta choose your battles. If you don't have to address it, kind of float above it. You know what I mean? Those people are under you, don't address it. But in the situation that's direct, and Cat Williams coming with receipts, you know, if somebody's got pictures, you gotta nip that in the bud. You gotta take it head on, and you gotta address those issues and be accountable if you did something wrong. I mean, and that's in the real world, and that's addressing competitive.
What's wrong? But that's the thing, dealing with the world. Like everybody's perception of what's wrong and what's right is different, depending, I guess, where you are in life.
Yeah, everybody.
Accountability, you know what I mean?
Like, is selling a girl a dream? Is that wrong? Is selling a dream? Is that wrong?
Not my job. Don't care.
Huh?
If I sell, my job don't care if I sell her a dream. But if something my job deems wrong, I gotta address it. If I want to keep getting water from that
But
source.
some people don't think it's not wrong. That's what I'm saying. Some people think it's not wrong though.
What are they doing to me? I don't. Are they in control of my money, or you know, are they watching my kids? I don't care. If you don't really affect me, I don't care what you think is right or wrong.
That's true.
Yeah.
The thing about you got something you want to say, bro? Before I say this.
No, go ahead.
About
I was thinking about I seen with Jason Whitlock, right? You seen the Jason Whitlock? He messing with Stephen A. Do you know who Jason Whitlock is?
I didn't see it.
That's a bigger dude, right?
Yeah, that's
he remind me of that dude that you work with that will sell you out, man.
Oh yeah. He
remind me of that kind of dude, man.
Yeah.
You can't do no dirt with. He will sell you out, man.
The
but
guy
he'll get you to do the dirt though. He'll get you to do the dirt though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the guy that's been bullied all his life, and now he got a platform. Now he just, you know, I'm untouchable now.
Or the kind of dude that ask you to work his day on Friday, and then when you ask him to work a day, oh nah, I can't do it, man. I'm busy, man.
Yeah. Oh God.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that, man? I like being on Saturday too.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do if you do something out of the kindness of your heart, you're not supposed to ask for it back. But I did you a favor. I was just you don't have to do it. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now we're finna get into this thing I was looking up called knowing versus understanding. I think living in the hood, that's one thing. We know a lot of stuff, but do we understand a lot of stuff, especially coming up? So, quick hit questions. How much does the average person, the everyday person, know about politics? Just like living in the Southwest, when we was coming out, what do you think like the average person you see every day to go to work 9 to 5 know about politics?
20%, 20%, maybe 30.
I'm gonna say 5. I was gonna say 5%. Y'all better than me. I was gonna say 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say 10.
What you say, Terrence? 10?
I was gonna say 10. Yeah.
Yeah, because all they do is watch MSNBC and think that's it. That ain't it, man.
Yeah.
That ain't it, man.
You know, if they vote, I'm gonna give them 20%. You know what I mean? Because they see who actually is on the ballot for a judge. You know what I mean? Aldermen and things like that. But if they even don't vote, I'm gonna see 3%. They don't know who's in office, who's running for this, who's the city manager, who's the mayor. They don't know things like that.
Yeah.
What do you think? Well, people are voting that they don't even know about politics though, but they're voting though.
No, yeah, I mean that's what got their number up to 20%. At least they can see and they have a hand to play. You know, at least they voting. So I would think they were more knowledgeable.
Well, yeah, I just look at it like, you know what I'm saying, just growing up, you know what I'm saying, where we grew up. we really wasn't educated on it. And even if they wanted to teach us that, we didn't care about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because in our mind, it don't apply to us. You know what I'm saying? So I can speak for myself with that, because like I just now started to pay attention to it because I'm older and a lot of that stuff doesn't apply. But back then, man, I didn't care about that crap.
Girls, money, and cars.
At the end of the day, what was the one thing that we used to say? Our vote don't count. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what we was thinking about.
You know, and then even like in ninth grade, I took the civics class, and they gave me a lot of information. But it's like, how does knowing how the electoral college works is like, I couldn't apply that to my life and my situation, what I was going through at the time.
Yeah.
Like, well, how does what's the difference between the popular vote and what the electoral college?
Politician never came to Dunbar or McClellan. I don't think a politician never came to Dunbar or McClellan.
That would be some more lies. You know what I mean? Politics, but like learning about that stuff in the class, you just can't. How does this work for me? Like, how does the mayor really get elected? What can I do? What is my part in electing the mayor? Like, you know what I mean? It just didn't really click.
Man, just think about it. There's so many jobs in there, just not even being a politician. I remember I interviewed for an IT job one time. It was a building. I forgot the name of it. It was Bureau of I don't know. It was something, but it was over there behind the state capitol.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these dudes interviewed me, man. These dudes had on like them $1,000 suits or whatever, man. I was like, there's no way I'm finna work at this place. But it's a bunch of jobs in it that we don't know about. Like, what's a lobbyist? Like, they make so much money, though, but we don't know about this stuff in the hood.
Yeah, it's
my.
my.
You
know what I'm saying? Like,
my wife, her job, one of the main partners, he's a lobbyist. And he got plenty of money.
And they just pay you to have that mouthpiece. They pay you for the
and he's a suitcase because he's always going somewhere. He's always,
and it's paid for by somebody else.
I can go to his job. I can go to that job because that's one of the buildings that I clean and stuff. Well, I don't, but I got an employee that does. But in his office, he has pictures of Bill Clinton, Obama, like all these politicians and like pictures everywhere. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because
he gave me $100,000, he gave me $300,000, he still owe me $500,000.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah,
man,
I didn't know nothing about it either. So, yeah.
Man, I mean, my guidance counselor didn't tell me about that career path.
Mm-hmm.
Then they be talking about these politicians crooked. And it's like, how many people can really take? You know, a lobbyist got $200,000 in a duffel bag cash. And he got it right up under the table. All you got to do is sign his bill. How many people that's going to say no to that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But regular people be saying, I'll say no to that. No, you won't, man.
No, you won't.
You ain't never had $200,000. You ain't never had $200,000 cash in a duffel bag. Be lucky if you have $1,000 left over after you pay your bills.
Exactly.
And that's why things don't change, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But yeah, before we move forward, bro, tell us how you got into the janitorial business, man. I think that the youth need to hear about that, man.
I end up starting it. Oh, it's a
how you end up starting it?
It's a boring story, but I tell it. Ain't
no boring.
Now, what happened was some years back, I was, you know what I'm saying, just working at the hospital. And I was looking for extra money, you know what I'm saying, because I'm paying my bills, but I don't have a lot of money to do anything else. So I was like, well, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, work for this janitorial company called Arkansas Building Services. So I ended up working for them. And then I worked for them for 2 months. And then all of a sudden they offered me an area supervisor position because I was cleaning 4 to 8 buildings. Right. And so around that time, I'm like, all right, cool. So 2 weeks later, this young guy come up and says, your name Terrence? I'm like, yeah. He said, well, they told me to come watch you do this and do that. I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on? And I said, you gonna end up working out here? He was like, no, I'm gonna be the area supervisor. Keep in mind, no experience, no nothing. Right?
Oh no.
Now, I've been when it snowed and you couldn't find anybody, you called me. When it rained, you called me because I'm the money and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all offer me this position because of my hard work ethic. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll take it. So long story short with that, I turned my key in and left it at the building, and I didn't go back because you have to treat your employees right. Okay. Left the building, went to this other guy. He ended up, I ended up working for him. He really wasn't paying nothing either. Right. So this one guy, he's the owner. He got maybe 6 buildings. He was terrible too. But the whole time I'm looking like, okay, I'm seeing what he's doing.
Learning through observing.
Yeah, I'm observing. He's not really doing anything, and he don't treat his employees correct either. So I'm like looking, and I'm asking him certain questions, and then I'm like figuring out, like, man, I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to clean at home, you can clean. There's nothing. But the business part is where it's just a little different.
The back end operation, yo.
Yeah, the back end. You know what I'm saying? So so I end up quitting it. And I said, I'm going to just go ahead and just jump out on faith and just say, hey, I'm going to try my own. So I eventually got my LLC. And I end up where my wife worked. She was working for this one company. And it was 3 law firms that was together. And they ended up building a building together. So I put a bid in for that building. And I got out.
Shout out, yeah.
So in that situation, now it's like, okay, I'm not just an employee, I'm my own business now. So I had to make sure that I do a good job, a good service for these people. So once I did that, you have other people that come in from other companies to their office and realize like, oh, they do a good job. Who does that? Yeah. Word of mouth. Keep in mind, I never had any business cards because it's all word of mouth.
Word of mouth. So after you got the LLC, what else did you have to get before you can actually start? I think that's the part that people don't be getting. They just think they can just start, and it's like, no, it don't work like that with every business.
No.
You got to know the regulation and all that.
Well, yeah. Well, to be honest, like in this profession, if you don't have a contract, then you don't have a business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's first. So once you get your LLC, then you got to have insurance. Once you get you know what I'm saying, once you get a contract with somebody, you got to have your insurance. Now, a lot of people think that you need to get bonded or whatever, or have a business license. I didn't have to have a business license because I pretty much done small businesses. Right. But with these corporations, I end up getting them now, like these bigger buildings, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
Getting that. But if you just want to just do a small, you don't really have to do that. But I prefer that if you start and you want to grow it, because my whole purpose of having this business is really not for me, really not for money. It's to help people, because I want, you know how sometimes you know people and you know what their passion is, because like, yeah, my daddy was a doctor, so I became a doctor because I'm passionate about that. I was one of those people didn't know what my passion was. Like back in the day, we used to drink and stuff. I thought I can out drink people. Sorry, kids.
No, I'm talking about the past though. But we was hanging out the past. I talk about that every now and then. I told we not an angel just because I'm tall. I tell people that at church, just because I'm tall, they don't mean I'm an angel. I promise.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, you know, I thought about that for the longest, and I'm like, what's the one thing that I don't mind doing that I can give the shirt off my back to anybody if they need it, and I don't expect anything back. So if I can help feed somebody else's family, then that's gratification for me.
That's a win. Everybody wins for sure.
Yeah, that's the way everybody wins. So to wrap it all up, I seen these other companies do what they're doing, and like I can do that. They looking at it as money. I'm looking at it as I can help people in my community. You know what I'm saying? I can give my kids an option. Like, you can go to school, you can go ahead and work, or you can become a part of this business and it can be yours. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different things. Yeah, it's just different things like that. And that's how I end up starting it, because I have a business now, and my wife has her own process serving business, because she's a paralegal as well. So she does that, and eventually she wants the party plan. So we're gonna eventually get a building so she can go ahead and do party planning and all that stuff. So we're gonna eventually get an event center. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's one of my goals. I want to end up getting a building, and make a studio out of it. And, people can lease space and they record their own podcast and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
that's one of my little goals.
And I noticed that about you when you were talking about working for these other people, how they were treating their employees. You know what I mean? And you can tell that really rubbed you the wrong way. You know what I mean? They have an opportunity, even though you're the boss, you have an opportunity to serve and treat people correctly. You know what I mean? And you know, and when you are in a position, that's one thing you want to do. You know what I mean? You want to help people. You know what I mean? Treat them fairly.
Yep, that's true, because that's what I did. Like, I can tell you, the first place that I worked, they only paid $7. Okay.
Yep.
The second place
try to get you at.
Yeah, the second place where I worked with that guy, he was only paying $9.50. I paid my 3 workers $13.50.
Right.
And they can call me if they don't feel like doing it. I come and do it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's just it's you need your people. You need to treat your people right in order for your business to continue to grow. Because it's hard to find, like we was talking about earlier, it's hard to find people that want to work because people lazy.
Yeah, so. That's true.
Yeah, and you just said lead by example. If they don't want to do it, you can talk to me. I can do the same work you do, even though I'm the boss. I can do it probably better, and I don't have a problem doing it. And the first thing, you didn't say, how cheap can I get this labor?
Exactly.
What's the minimum I can pay these people so I can see the biggest profit? You didn't say that.
Right.
Y'all paying this, I'm going to give you $5 more, $7 more.
Right. Exactly.
Off the top, you know what I mean? This is what I'm doing for you. And you can always come to me and talk to me, and I'm not talking down to you. That takes a lot of integrity when you're in a position. It's easy to be on the bottom and say, what I'm going to do when I get up there. Yeah. And then when you get up there, what you really going to do?
Exactly.
Acting like a boss, pinching pennies. Well, I'm a business owner. I can't let you do this. My family got to eat too. You know, so
then they got this attitude that it's like a revolving door. When you leave, somebody else will come right in. They got that kind of attitude too.
Yeah. And it kind of remind me of what JP was just talking about. Y'all remember the New Edition story when they was younger, how they manager was taking all their money, and then when Mike Bevins got older, he started doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He got them people in, and he started taking all their money too. And then he tried to come up with an excuse, like they came up with an excuse when they was younger. So
we all do that.
You gotta break that cycle.
Done it too.
But that's relationship.
We do the same. You do the same.
Like you do what you know.
Do the same thing with girls.
You do what you know. My daddy did
was
this,
younger.
so I'm doing this to girls like whatever I'm doing because my daddy did it. And then even though you don't respect the behavior, you know it. You know what I mean? You can only run the plays you know.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Why you running wishbone? My daddy ran the wishbone. You know what I mean? I'm gonna run the wishbone too. You know what I mean? Because that's what you know.
We did that with girls. We can be honest, right? We say we did that with girls. Like, hey, if you don't want to be with me, somebody else come right along. I was just
100%.
We'll release you. We'll find somebody else to be on the team. It's just
plenty of them out
it's
here.
About the rep. I mean, you know what I mean? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You know what I mean?
Boy.
So, I'm gonna keep shooting. I missed that one. Oh well.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that was the
next one. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, though, man. So you've been doing it for how many?
For sharing that story with us. A lot of people think it's like a rainbow, yellow brick road to start a business. We're trying to take a lot of the mystery out of it. You know what I mean? For regular people, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And the thing is also that a lot of people have to understand, like these kids, teenagers and young adults, certain businesses, it don't cost a lot of money for you to start. Like, you think that you have to get all this other stuff. You got to buy all this stuff before your business even start. You don't have to do that. Because I didn't do it.
True.
I'm not going to ask people for money. I'm not going to get a loan. I'm not going to do any of that. When I get a couple of checks, then I can go ahead and start getting other things. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
exactly.
it's just like that. It just depends on the business. But a lot of people think that, in order for them to go into business, they got to get a whole lot of stuff, or they got to get a loan. They got to do all this, and you don't have to do all
That's
that.
social media. People be watching social media and stuff.
Yeah, they watch too much social media, man, and it doesn't take
Yeah.
off. It don't.
And
Then
they
they
want
want.
to be super prepared for stuff like, well, I got to get this before I can take step one. I got to
Yeah.
take these the 12 steps. No, you need to
Mhm.
start
They was
doing
they
this. You know what I
was
mean? The
they was getting
situation
them
ain't gonna ever
PPP.
be perfect.
They
Yep.
was getting them PPP loans, and the government was like, "I'm gonna get back. I want all of it back. You want to get the PPP loans? Give me that. Give me all of it back.
Yep.
And I'll put you in jail."
They put you in. Yep.
You ain't got to
I want
worry
all
about
of
rent
it
no
back.
more. Free room and
Oh.
board.
No, not at all. Yep.
And a
So-
guy named Bubba giving you massages.
Yeah. And now they told us that story. Let's talk about it in the work world. It's like knowing about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and understanding about diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now they're trying to take it away, but I think some people don't really understand, man, how this stuff works. But really, who gonna enforce that though? A lot of times you hear about it, but if ain't nobody enforcing it, I mean, it's really just words in the air. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, now it's crazy. Now it's companies are so bold now. They be on LinkedIn. It ain't no diversity. It's just all all oranges. No apples, no bananas.
Yeah.
All oranges.
Mhm.
It's like, wow. It's like, but they want you to work there though. Yeah, come work for us, man. You crazy.
Well, at least we
You get
gave
dogged out.
you a chance. You chose not to work here, so the government is taking away that oversight. They're not going to
Oh,
be
yeah, for sure.
enforcing affirmative action or things like that. But I see, like, social media and cancel culture. It's the new police. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you get canceled, they can bankrupt your company.
Sure can.
Bad press can bankrupt your
I
company.
think it depends on what you're doing, though. I think it depends. If you own your own stuff, though, I don't think they can cancel you, though. It's only about, I think if
Yeah,
you're working for, like,
that's not how that
sponsors and
works.
stuff. You think so?
If you own your own stuff and you're selling a product and people don't buy it, and it's like advertising in reverse. So they're everybody's telling everybody.
They've
not
been
to buy
talking
your
about
stuff.
Elon
If you
Musk. They've been talking about Elon Musk for years. He's still selling Teslas, bro.
He has an extraordinary product.
You taking the words right out of my mouth. If you build
So
it, something
you
good, they will come.
gotta be able to stand on what. But then Elon Musk ain't sex trafficking. He ain't killing people, and he ain't he not Paula Dean saying the N word, and stuff like that. It's only certain. I don't think he could mess with the LGBTQ. Even he's not that powerful. You know what I mean?
So let's bring this down to our level. How many dudes you know that they known for dogging girls out, but girls still go talk to them?
They got a good product. Your negative representation precedes
And that's what
you.
I'm trying to tell you. If you got good product, people gonna come, man.
But you
It's
can
like McDonald's. How many times have you went to McDonald's and they messed up your order?
That's a big but. You gotta be like Master P, has the best ice cream in the hood on some levels like that. You can't just be a regular Joe or every person.
How many times have you went to McDonald's and they messed up your order? How many times have you went to Wendy's and they messed up your order, but people still go back?
Incredible product, and they're more consistent. They get it right more than they get it wrong.
It's about the convenience. I think it's more about the convenience than it is the product, bro.
Well, it's just like what y'all remember that time with Chick-fil-A talked about that they won, they was against gays. Yep. And guess what? They made more money in that one day when, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, if you got a good product, it kind of outweighs it.
Exactly. How many of us have a product like a McDonald's or Chick-fil-A sandwich in general? It's a lot of those closeted anti-gay people that wanted to support them, and then a lot of Christians really, really support them. So they got a good home, solid customer base.
Customer base,
You know what I mean? And a good product. So they almost ironclad.
They have different kinds of people working there too. They have different kinds. I've never seen. Most of them I go to be pretty diverse. Most of the Chick-fil-A's I go to, be pretty diverse.
So they do everything else right. with the
Everything
service,
else,
the
yeah.
product, the
Mhm.
public image, the Christian image. They do all of that right to do something quote unquote wrong.
They're not Catholic. They Christian. I thought they was Catholic. They Christian.
No, they Christian.
Catholics are a version of Christianity. They believe in God and Jesus,
They
but
different, man. Yeah, they different.
of course it's different. You know what I mean? But it's the same thing. They
It's kind of
believe
like Burger
in
King.
Jesus.
It's kind of like Burger King and McDonald's. They're different. I mean,
They still
sell the same, but
burgers.
they're different.
At the end of the day,
But
they
but
still
Burger
burgers.
King's flame broiled. Two all beef patty, sesame seed bun. It's different.
It's different. So you
Hey, I
gotta
went to
realize-
I went to the Burger King over here on God Springs, bro. They gave me a Whopper on Wonder Bread, bro. That's crazy, man.
What?
Kind of stuff you got to deal with.
No,
I'm
I
being
don't
crazy.
Oh, I was about to say.
With you.
I would have been on social media very quick. The
That
king
went
would have had to
viral,
talk
man.
to me himself. You know? But,
All right,
you know,
guys.
but you can't make mistakes like that as a regular person.
No,
you
you
got to
really can't.
cover
You gotta be
all
careful.
your bases like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And they're a $1 billion company, and they still had to cover everything else to do that one thing wrong.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So going to our next topic is, what do you think about the Passport Brothers? Man? Y'all ever seen them content on them?
The who?
Passport Brothers, dudes who like go
Oh,
overseas
yeah,
and
I
go to
seen
these
them.
different places and meet women
Mhm.
over there.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that, man?
You know,
I mean, who find love outside the country, I guess. That's what
a crackhead from another country could be beautiful, look better than our crackheads, but you bring her back, she's still a crackhead, even though she's fine. You know what I mean? You know, it's a thing. People are going to be people. You know, to each his own. What you say, Terrence?
Yeah. I mean, it's to me, you know what I'm saying, it's cool when you're young, but you know what I'm saying, when you get a little bit older, you out of your element. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't you don't see anybody that look like you. A lot of them don't speak English. So you find one girl that might be cute or decent because she can speak English. You feel what I'm saying? So
barely speak English though.
yeah,
That's
barely
enough.
speak English. You know what I'm saying? And they saying, well, they way better than these Americans, and this is this. Well, you ain't found the right one. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To each his own. I get it, but at the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, it's cool to put on social media. It is, but
for
I
clicks
think
and
I have to
views.
stick
Yeah,
with what I know.
I think. Go ahead. What you about to say, Jay? Before I get into it.
No, it's no shortcut to finding a good mate. And I'm gonna break it down to our level. You know what? We saw that pretty girl. Like we went to look. It's a pretty girl that goes to North Little Rock. She's so pretty. She this and that. But you know, pardon my language. But she's a set out over there. But when she comes to our hood, we don't know nothing about her. We think, oh man, Terrence got a baby. You know what I mean? So she's perfect when she in Southwest, but when she go, they don't think nothing about her in her hometown. Like in North Little Rock, Little Rock High, they know her as a woman of ill repute. But when she come over here, you think you got one. It's the same thing in other country. Yeah. She's doing whatever. She's the lowest of the low there. Oh, you're gonna go pay her, bring her over there, and you think you got you something, but you just don't know what you bought. Exactly. I like a hometown girl. I know her history. I know her, and I like her, and that's what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just because her history or her health is a mystery box, don't mean that mystery box got something good in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we talk about what's the percentage you know of somebody. You go overseas, you may know 1%.
Yep.
But they culture this, but they culture that.
Ready to die.
Yeah. And I think too, man.
I'm not trying to be in the color purple where I pay some girl's daddy to take her to my country. So.
Then too, you gotta think like growing up in high school or learning how to talk to girls socially. A lot of times, some dudes never really get there. Sometimes you start out awkward. You don't have your father to teach you that stuff. You gotta learn on your own. I know I started out really awkward. Then you kind of get your footing down. Then you just kinda take off. Some dudes really don't take off. I mean, it's kind of hard for them to deal with, talking to women, man. You know what I'm saying? And I
And they
guess
get
they
you.
feel like it's easier. It's easier overseas. Just show them some pesos or whatever they got over there. But
But
uh,
awkward people been trying to shortcut that since the beginning of time. I don't deal with women well, so I'm going to make money to attract them. And then women have adjusted to that. They see that they're going to use you, manipulate you out of money and things like that.
Mhm.
You're trying to shortcut them. They're trying to shortcut you. It's really transactional. You go to another country, you still the same awkward person that can't do this. You know what I mean? I think they're
Mhm.
called incels. They're involuntary celibate. You know what I mean? So you're just gonna have a hard time. You just something. The mating ritual. You just gotta get it if you want to
I
mate
think
or procreate or get a wife.
I think
Mhm.
before you settle down when you're young and you're dating, I think some people don't understand is there is no rule book to dating.
Mhm.
It's just like going out into the jungle. Wherever you fall on the on the food chain.
Yeah.
You either at the top of the food chain, you at the bottom, or you in the middle. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
either a hunter or you a prey or you a scavenger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Depending on
And
where you
no,
fall. You know what I'm saying?
and no one thing can get you to the top. You know what I mean?
No,
So if you got
no.
money and no
Very
game,
competitive.
you still way down there. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
Cause some
You got
girls, some
game
if
with no
you
money, you
can meet
making the
some
girls
girls.
laugh, you still
Yeah,
be out there. So
you can meet some girls in America that act like third world girls. I mean, I meet girl in the club. Next thing you know, you doing the same thing. If you was in Cuba,
Yeah.
yeah,
I guess some dudes never run into those kind of girls. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Yeah.
you
Some dudes run to Six Flags. They
sleeping
can't get out the amusement park. Some dudes
they
don't.
sleeping in the bathtub on the air mattress, you know what I mean? The
Mhm.
mattress on the floor, you know what I mean? You do what you gotta do on those missions. But that's third world, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's about what's easy, so I don't have to work as hard. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't have
Yeah.
any game. I ain't really got no money. I got a little money, but when I go over there, I got a lot of money. And you know what I'm
They don't
saying?
understand when you're young, it's
Whatever
all
that,
about game.
yeah, and whatever,
When
and
you,
since I'm not from that world over there, like I'm
yeah.
easily attracted. They gonna come to me. You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you
So
imagine?
it's
Yeah.
self-esteem issues too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
And
what I was thinking too. Yeah.
yeah,
Can you imagine if we would have had that kind of money, like six figures at like 18, 19 years old and dating, man? We would have
man, boy.
gotten in so much trouble, boy. Oh
Woo,
my
I
God.
probably wouldn't be here.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing
Yeah.
is, we got a lot of trouble and didn't have no money.
Boy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. They had no money.
nobody. So
Boy,
yeah.
for real.
And
Mhm.
that made me think about what you were saying about going there, having a little money, and they think it's big money. It's the same thing
Yeah.
with the girl from North Little Rock in the scenario. You will go to another neighborhood, the girls think you all that. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And then Southwest, you a buster. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Boy.
So,
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
same thing.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true.
Exact same thing.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to do the pick one. This is all about picking a person. Do you like them? Take this: Nick Saban or Bobby Bowden. Which one you like?
Nick Saban got them results, but I like Bobby Bowden's coaching style, and I like the players that came out of Florida State and their whole culture there. So I'm going with Bobby. I'm sorry.
Who you going with?
I'm gonna say Nick, but
Yeah, he just retired too.
if I had to just pick, I'd just say Nick. But
Nick Saban.
it's a tie. They both lose to me.
What? Heard you say that to me? Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was talking to
pick,
Peel
Mike?
last night. I'm going with Bobby Bowden, but I was talking to Peel last night. I asked him Steve Spurrier.
Mhm.
Was it Steve Spurrier or Bobby Bowden? He said Bobby Bowden. Like, nah, I'm going Steve Spurrier.
I'm definitely going. I mean, I'm a
Steve
Florida
Spurrier,
fan.
my dude, man.
I'm a
Mhm.
Florida fan. Even when he went to South Carolina, you know what I mean. It's just the way he coaches and things like that. You know.
All right, next one. Dollar Tree or Dollar General?
Oh, I'm going Dollar Tree. I'm going to the tree all the way. Even though they raised their prices, you can get the most unnecessary, weird stuff for $1. Stuff that you don't need. I used to have my son going in there like we
$5
was
tree
rich.
now.
I was like, he was going in there like we was rich, like throw it in the basket, whatever it is. Money go hard, you know what I mean? He's like, don't try this in Walmart, but we go to Dollar Tree, whatever. However many toys you want, son, I got you. You want a balloon? Get a balloon. I feel like
Dollar Tree.
when I was in
Which
Dollar
one you
Tree,
picking,
my son 3 years old, like, yeah, he loves me.
I pick Dollar General because there's more of them.
Is
You know
it?
what I'm saying?
Is it more
Yeah,
Dollar General?
like I can
depending
go
on where
to,
you live at.
well, yeah, depending on where you live at and stuff. But like
Yeah.
where I stay, it's not a Dollar Tree; it's a Dollar General. Like when
That's true.
me and my wife go to
Yeah.
to Tunica, like it's a Dollar General. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, they combine them both together now. But before it was a Dollar General. We go to Helena.
You know, once you
it's a Dollar General, but it's a Dollar Tree across the street. But it's ran down and they don't really have a bigger selection than Dollar General.
Yeah.
So that's why I went.
Them small
Dollar General
towns,
after West
treat
Market,
Dollar General like
ain't
a
no more Dollar
mall.
Generals.
They do.
Yeah, after West Market, ain't no more Dollar Generals. That's it. Ain't no more Dollar
Yeah.
Generals. After you get past West Market, that red line, get past that red line, it's over. Now you get in the Dollar Tree. Yeah.
But the Dollar Tree that made the upgrade, they got cold food in there. You can get groceries. They got a super Dollar Tree now. You know what I mean? I just ate a Dollar Tree egg roll 30 minutes ago.
Gone now.
You gonna be constipated for a week. Eat that stuff.
I mean, man, it's probably gonna be loose, not stopped up. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I probably go with Dollar General too. It's just something about the Dollar General in the hood. You know, it's always got board on the window. Somebody broke the window out. You know what I'm saying? And, just make you feel at home, man.
It does make you feel like.
Sometimes Dollar Tree.
But I don't like the markup on Dollar General. Ain't nothing in Dollar General $1.
That's true.
Ain't nothing in Dollar Tree $1. You might as well call it $5 Tree and $3 General, man. It ain't nothing.
I mean, that's the VIP section. You know, they got the $5 section. You know, when you want a big spin. You know what I mean? I got a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
Dollar
get,
Tree, you go to get the cheap stuff like Dollar General. You go to get like cleaning stuff for the low. Cleaning stuff.
I mean, but
Or if
ain't
you need some
nothing
sugar
wrong
real
in
quick.
Dollar General. Even the cleaning supplies on markup. Walmart is
Or
cheaper than
snacks.
Dollar General.
Or snacks though.
I
Dollar
don't.
General got the good snacks too.
Now, Dollar Tree got name brand snacks for low prices. You know, I wouldn't get toilet paper from there. You know what I mean? You get what you pay for. You have a finger, you know what I mean, a finger breakthrough on their toilet paper, but you know.
Yeah, I want
The one ply.
So you buy Dollar General? You want to buy Dollar General toilet paper? No way. Unless you just need something to get you to the.
Well,
you know
Dollar
you feel
General
like going
got
out the
name
mall.
brand toilet paper. Dollar General has every.
They do.
You know, they got name brand stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
I go
It's
with
like
Dollar
Dollar
General.
General has a bigger selection than Dollar Tree.
Yeah, they do.
The
For
ones
sure.
that,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, Iceman's or Fazio's?
Ooh, you took it back, didn't you?
Yeah.
God.
They still there though. They actually still
Yeah,
there.
you can get 2 suits for $99.
At Fazio, we aim to please.
Which one was in the mall? Y'all remember the one I'm in the mall?
That was Greg's, man. I don't think
That was Greg's. Okay.
Fazio was in the mall. Fazio was in the mall for a little bit. You're right.
Yeah.
He was in the mall for a little bit. Then he closed down. Yeah.
And then he closed
Right.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. He was.
Fazio's. I'm going there.
Yeah, you go there and grab you a shirt, man. Probably for like $5, man. A button down, man. Go to a funeral or something like $5, man.
Y'all
Iceman,
y'all
man.
been to the mall lately?
I go there to get something to eat every now and then on my lunch break. It'd be.
I've been
it's like a ghost town.
McCain.
Not Little Rock Mall, not Park Plaza.
I've been to Little Rock Mall, Park Plaza. It'd be real. So I
Okay,
go there
you
to
see
go to
that
Chick-fil-A or something.
store, that men's store that they got on the second, the third floor. What floor is that?
Yeah. Yeah, they got
that's
that
a
same
nice
store in
little
the outlet
spot.
mall too. I
Yeah,
got a suit from there from the outlet mall. It's the same place, the same store in the outlet mall too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
owned
get a
by a
suit
black
for
guy.
about. Is it owned by a black guy or Arabian?
Yeah. Black guy.
No. Well, Mike, you're talking about a different one. The one in the
They
outlet.
both black. I mean, Arabian black. They both black.
Now,
One got straight hair,
got
one don't.
you know
One
what I
got
mean?
straight hair, one don't. No, best. One got straight hair. One don't.
But yeah,
I went to the one that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
went
they
to the
got
one
some
in the
nice
outlet
stuff up
mall. I think I want a suit for like $200, and they tailored it, the pants and everything.
Mm.
Yeah, I
I
got
don't.
my phone now. His suit there. He grew out of it in 2 months, but I'm about it.
Yeah. I don't wear suits, so I don't like the way they feel on me. It's too much. Like when I got married and when the wedding part was over, I was like, "Can I get out of this suit?" And my wife was like, "No, we gotta take pictures." I'm like, "Can we please hurry up, take these pictures so I can get out of this suit?"
Have you ever got a suit tailor made? You ever got a suit tailor made before?
Yeah,
Tailored to
yeah,
you?
yeah. I just
Man,
don't
got
like.
one.
I
was
don't.
like,
I don't
yeah,
like suits. I just don't, man.
Well,
I
Mike
used to be like
always
that
liked
too.
costumes, so
Yeah.
That's funny. I like that. Well, when I used to work in IT though, when I working in IT, this other place, seeing the dudes making the money, I was like, what is the difference between me and this dude that's making the money? And I started seeing a little difference. Like, I need a suit, you know what I'm saying? They give me some cold hand shoes once I get this degree. So when I walk in the room, I want everything. I don't want to hear about what you don't got, what you can't offer. I wanted everything.
There you
I want the
go.
whole bag.
You
I want it all. So
you gonna demand a room? Give it to me.
yeah, when I walk in, I say, oh man, but yeah. Yeah, I like suits. I think when I was younger, I didn't like suits though because I didn't
Mm.
understand the value in having a suit. But I do.
Well,
and
you wore
you
Got older.
wore one at
you have a bigger
McClellan.
body too.
Huh?
You wore one at
You said
McClellan.
what? Before the prom?
No, you remember when you went to school one day with just you said, "Man, I'm gonna bust a suit tomorrow, man. I'm gonna wear a suit." You don't remember that,
I don't. What
JP?
color
That
was
You
it?
don't.
sound like you. That
You
sound,
don't.
that
What
sound
color was
like
it?
him.
Yeah,
I don't remember a suit. Well, did
you
I? I
wore a
don't remember
suit
that.
with them J's. You wore a suit and you pat on your J's. Yeah, you did.
Yep, that sound like
All
him.
right, man. I
Yep.
totally forgot. I can see that though.
Yeah,
I'm not definitely gonna go
because you had a
crazy
gray
now.
suit because you said my last name
I knew
Gray.
it was right,
Wear
but
the
they
gray
had a
suit.
bed and some shit.
Yep. Yeah.
Ain't no telling with me, man. It really ain't. I was telling my wife how I'm so old that I can't wear shorts. I used to wear shorts in the cold. I can't do that no more, man. I got
Oh
old.
no.
I'm 40. I can't do that no more.
Oh
Man.
no.
Pill was messing with me. Say he used to wear the basketball shorts with the Timberlands.
Yep.
Stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, I remember that. I totally forgot. I think I was shit.
And then let me ask
But
JP,
yeah.
do you remember this? Do you remember at McClellan when you finger splashed that guy on the vending machine? Do you remember that?
Oh.
Man, there was so many
Oh.
single splashes, man.
But
Man.
that one that you did in front of us was priceless.
Unforgettable.
Oh my, like you seriously jumped and your body was sideways. Okay, in midair for no reason, just decided to do it.
It was probably
No,
Monday.
Westgate.
Yeah.
They be doing that in Westgate.
I just be like, woo, and just go.
Yeah.
But that was a warning. That's the warning to watch the sky.
Yeah,
I wish I could find Mr. Richards. I want to ask him, he still got that tape, man. We did that poem for
oh yeah, well you did Ghetto Dope. Yeah, man. Yeah, he was mad.
Funny to see that. That'd be so
That
funny
man
to
was
see
mad
that
at
now, man.
everybody.
Boy, that's why I
He
told him
said-
he passed me because he didn't want to see me no more.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody asked, "Hey, how did I do on my grade?" He said, "Y'all all failed. Then nobody failed."
What about me? What about me?
Yeah.
Step outside. Step outside. I hope a butterfly gets stuck in your mouth, then you die.
You die. Yeah.
You failed.
Oh,
Like
man.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Me failed.
Oh, man.
That was terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a crazy T. That was fun. That was a fun class. I don't remember doing any work in this class either. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember
That's
doing
on-
in this class, man.
I remember that, and then we had like a paper to write. And I remember one of them thug dudes that was like a Crip. I remember I was talking to him. I can't remember his name. I said, "You gonna do yours?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, if you don't do it, then you gonna fail. Like that's how I grade." He said, "Well,
Oh,
I'm
man,
gonna
you
just
talking
fail."
about Benny? You talking about
No.
Benny?
Something
okay.
a while ago.
Oh, you did? That's what's up, man.
You work at Toyota.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he work at Toyota.
I seen Mr. Burgess in Sam's the other day. I seen Mr. Burgess. That's what's up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said he work at Earl School. He's superintendent down there now.
Oh, okay.
Because he was saying he said he might want me to come talk to the students down there. I think he said he saw the podcast too.
Good.
A lot of people been telling me now. My wife was like, "Are you starting to be recognized?" Like, I don't think so. I'm just Mike. I'm not nobody. But
well, like I
man,
said, for the new year, I thought about y'all. I said that's why I went on to text you yesterday to let y'all know y'all.
Man, you can come on here anytime you want, bro.
Y'all doing a good.
Brother. If you need any advertisement or anything, we can always put out a good word every episode if you need.
Well, let me be a regular then.
We can come make you a commercial if you want to. We come make a commercial, man.
That's for sure. I appreciate that. Let me be a regular on here with y'all, like once or twice a week.
Bro, it's all love. You know, you're more than welcome.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that for sure.
And I do sports throughout the week whenever I got time with the kids. If I ain't doing nothing with the kids, but yeah, I'm finna get ready to get up out of here and go to Larry's, man. They want to go to Larry's, man.
But you gotta.
I like Blaze. Y'all been to Blaze? Y'all been to Blaze Pizza? Y'all been there yet?
Yeah, of course.
The one in Chanel.
Yeah,
I like going to my kids. Don't like it, but I like going to my kids.
That's LeBron, right?
Yeah, that's them. Me and Dylan been eating that since he was like 3.
They want Pie 5 because of the crust, and they want the cheese sticks. That's all they want. Pie 5. They don't want to go there. Oh, cheap stuff.
But is it pretty good?
I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Blaze.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Blaze is like Subway for pizza.
Oh, okay.
You know
is it?
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just
cook it in the actual oven.
They put it in a little brick oven. Boop.
Yeah.
They'll put your little chocolate chip cookie in a little brick oven. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I'm fat, so I'm losing weight.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You eat half. It's a good little day spot. Eat half there, take half home.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just have to eat the toppings because I can't eat bread right now. So I'm on a diet.
Oh, congratulations! I lost 15 pounds since June, but I'm bringing it back. So holidays.
Well,
man, did your wife used to hang with us before y'all got married? Did she used to hang with us? Your wife, or did you meet her after?
Who? You talking about me?
Your wife? Yeah.
Yeah. No. She from Indiana.
Okay. So yeah. Okay.
But she moved here when she went to college. She ended up going to UAPB, and then she moved to Little Rock after that. But we met.
Okay.
We met when I first started working at Baptist. Okay, we met then. Like we kind of knew each other, and then lost touch all those years. And she hit me up on Plenty of Fish.
Okay.
And that's where it went. Yep, that's where it went.
You got to dime from somewhere else. I feel you. You know what I mean? Got to Indiana dime. Just it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that, man, brother.
Oh, appreciate that.
How many years? Because I'm in 11. I'm like 11, I think, going on 12, something like that.
It'll be 6 in March 17th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yep.
Yeah. We can talk about marriage stuff, man. Come on here too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. We do all
that. I can talk about the do's and I can talk about the don'ts. So
Both was talking about the don'ts. I can talk about a lot of the don'ts. I did more don'ts before I started doing the do's.
Man, it's all a learning. It's all a learning process, man.
I think a lot of that is my karma. I think I stinger splashed too many people. You know what I mean? At a young age, and they came back on me. You know what I mean?
Sold too many dreams. I think I just sold too many dreams, man. My wife, she still don't believe some of the stuff I be telling. She just don't believe. Like,
that's a good thing.
All right.
Huh? I don't know. Now, if you want her,
you gotta know where you came from. You gonna just know where you came from.
Yeah. She need to know She need to know the past in order to know where she going with the future with you.
I just tell her like the stuff I should say to the girl, not the details, just what I should say.
It's the reason why the rearview mirror is small, and the windshield is big. We don't look back there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I just tell her some of the crazy stuff I should say, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did used to say some off the wall stuff.
Yeah. That's why I told her. Like, that's how I knew you. I told me the girl, they got the gospel ringtone. That's it.
What?
She ready.
You bagged yourself.
Huh?
You might as well put yourself on the wall.
Oh, man.
I told her, we was watching the Kid and Play video. I said, that's how my boy Terrence, man. He used to be like a play, man. What they should do when the Kid and Play dance.
Yeah.
So that's my boy T, man.
Yeah. Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day.
And all of us made it, you know what I mean, healthy.
Made it out the blender, yeah, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. And a blessing that, you know what I'm saying, you can not see, it's been a while since you've seen like a person that you knew 20 years ago, and they can recognize you because you still look the same. I'm proud of y'all.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot
Yeah.
of people that I'm like, who are you? And they're like, you don't remember me from high school? No, I don't know who you are. But hey,
Here go the one right here, right? Oh, Terrence, what's up, man?
I have more
I don't
teeth
look like.
than
Yeah, well, here go the one before we get up out of here. This is what they tell you. I don't look like what I've been through. Well, the devil is a lie. The truth
yeah,
is not.
exactly. Yeah, man. I promise you, boy. Like, it's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, it's been 20 plus years and y'all still look like y'all in y'all 30s. It's good.
I mean,
Boy, I don't feel like it, boy, man.
Oh, no.
I woke up this morning.
Next episode, I'm going to have just for men, you know.
Uh-oh. When's the next episode?
Thursday. At least
we try to do it every Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll be on next Thursday with y'all.
We're gonna try to ramp it up this year. Try to do a little bit more.
Yeah, and then we do sport. We try to pick up a sports one through the week. You know what I mean? So at the minimum, we gonna hit Thursday.
Okay. Well, I can do Thursdays with y'all for sure.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, all right, fellas. Let y'all get up out of here, man. Just want to come by, chop it up for a few minutes, and I try to clip it up and stuff, make some clips. And, man, if y'all got any ideas, any topics, man, let me know, man. We will definitely talk about it, bro.
Okay, cool.
Because we got too much life experience not to share with people and get them to understand how life is, man.
Exactly. What you think it is and what it really is sometimes two different things. And sometimes it's even better. What episode is this?
89, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 89.
Signing on 89.
That's good.
Like and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, man. Like, share, and subscribe. And we are signing out.